Download now. Available on Google Play and App Store. Gawon Pinoy!
4, 5, 6. Check, hey, 1, 2, 3. Announcement po, yung mga wala nang maupuan dito sa baba, pwede na daw po, or open na daw po yung saan. Check, hey. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Check, hey, 1, 2, 3.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Athletic Association of Schools, Colleges, and Universities may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of Nudge Plus.
Live here in the Novadeci Convention Center, bringing you Game 1 of this best-of-3 series between the St. Clair Saints and the Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix Redemption versus Dynasty. Joel Parcon po bringing you the action alongside my partner Kyle Sanchez. Kyle, good morning to you.
Good morning. Our second and final game of this wonderful Friday here in the Novadeci Convention Center in Novadeci, as we had the women's finals earlier between Enderan and the University of Makati, and now, as you mentioned, a rematch of last season's finals, Fatima University against St. Clair College.
Ayan, so itong dalawang kupunan, they are fighting for piece of history, no? Itong St. Clair hoping to cement their names in the annals of basketball history. Samantalang itong OLFU naman, gusto na lang sila yung unang makatanggal ng St. Clair mula dun sa trono. You know?
Oh, and yun nga, this is sort of a redemption para dito sa Our Lady of Fatima University as they lost to St. Clair in last season's finals. So they will try to get this one back from the Saints. But before that, no, ang ating Battle of the Titans, a much-anticipated matchup between two foreign student athletes in Babacar Endong and Mamadou Torre.
Yun, si Babacar Endong playing more of a supporting role dito sa offense ng St. Clair Saints. Samantalang itong si Mamadou Torre is really a focal point ng offense nitong Our Lady of Fatima Phoenix. Endong averaging 8.5 points and 11 rebounds. Samantalang itong si Mamadou Torre, 14 points and 9 rebounds naman para dito sa Phoenix.
Contrasting styles between the two foreign student athletes. Babacar Endong, well, a big man by default, really plays more of like a wing who likes to put the ball on the floor and run the transition break. A good finisher on the break, habang itong si Mamadou Torre, your prototypical big man, likes to stay inside the paint, really impose his will down low, as we see Babacar Endong on our screen. So really a contrast of styles between the two, and it will definitely be an interesting matchup as they can really swing the momentum in their team's favor.
And aside from these foreign student athletes, yes, meron ding mga locals na inaasahan itong parehong kupunan. These are the marksmen of both teams. For the Saints, you've got Ryan Suwal. Para naman dito sa Phoenix, you've got Andre Romero.
Yes, both dead-eye from a three-point country. Itong si Ryan Suwal and Andre Romero really can't leave either of these men open from the three. Not only from the three, but they can create their own shot as well, and are not afraid to distribute that ball should they need to. So really another interesting matchup between the locals of both of these teams.
Itong si Ryan Suwal averaging actually close to 3 3-pointers made per game. Samantalang ito naman sa kabila si Andre Romero, close to 2 naman para sa Our Lady of Fatima Phoenix. And to give you a little bit more information, we have the third member of our panel on hand, Daniel Laguardia. Daniel, take it away.
Hi there, Joel and Cal. You know, this feels like a throwback moment, but the question is, will the results be the same? For defending champion coach 𝐍ᴜᴅ Sala, he's expecting a low-scoring game for Game 1 because for sure daw both coaches will emphasize on defense. Sabi nga ni Coach Gino, patatagan ng dibdib ang laban as they face each other for the third time. On the other side of the court, Coach Ralph Rivera of OLFU said they know it will be a tough battle against a formidable opponent. However, for Coach Ralph Rivera, they've had the strong season themselves and they're coming in with their own determination and hunger to win. Will it be third time's a charm or the Saints going up to number 7? Let us see. Here is the venue announcer for the starting 5.
And it's game time once again here at the Novadeci Convention Center for the 22nd season of your NAASCU. Our game at hand, the Game 1 of the Best of 3 Championship Series in the Seniors Division between your St. Clair College of 𝐒ᴜᴅᴜ and your Our Lady of Fatima University. Here are the starters. First, for your St. Clair College of 𝐒ᴜᴜᴜ Saints. At shooting guard number 7, Megan Galang. Power forward number 11, Charles Burgos. At point guard number 18, 𝐍𝐿. At small forward number 23, Drake Acosta. And at center number 57, Babacar Endong. Head coach of St. Clair College of Caloocan Saints is Gino Manansala. Assistant coaches Jarek Baylan, J.R. Manansala, and Nico Bermido. Team consultant is Jimmy Manansala. And now let us meet the starting unit for your Our Lady of Fatima University, Phoenix. At point guard number 0, Andre Romero. Small forward number 2, Ace Tiamzon. And shooting guard number 5, Edward Lobayan. The man in the middle, number 14, Mamadou Torre. And at small forward number 77, Charles Texon. Head coach of Our Lady of Fatima University, Phoenix, is Ralph Emerson Rivera. Assistant coaches, Don William, Christian Cornell.
As you take a look at the pensive Ralph Rivera, coach ng Our Lady of Fatima University, Phoenix. This is redemption versus dynasty. Will the Phoenix rise or will the Saints continue marching in? This is game 1 of a potential 3-game series between these two powerhouses dito sa NAASCU. And we are just so privileged to be able to bring this game to you wherever you're watching it, either on Blast TV, on YouTube, or on Facebook. And ito si referee Garchi Ferrer clarifying. Nag-re-jump tayo. Parang yung sa...
The first game natin.
Oh. And the Phoenix will get first crack at the basket. They go immediately to Torre underneath. Yes.
Well, that's something that they can really capitalize on, no? The size difference between Mamadou Torre and Babacar Endong. Not much difference in terms of height, no? Pero yung bigat ng katawan, obviously a lot more muscular itong si Mamadou Torre. So if they can feed the ball down in the paint to him, he can maybe place Babacar Endong in foul trouble.
Exactly. Kasi kung wala si Endong, medyo manipis, lalong ninipis yung front court nitong St. Clair, as that's a fast break layup for Texon. Back-to-back baskets for OLFU.
And I'm sure Coach Ralph Rivera is pleased with the way they started this game. No, that's how he likes his teams to play, no, with an emphasis on defense.
And yun na nga din yung sabi ni Daniel kanina, pati si Coach Gino. He predicts that this will be a defensive first game.
Yes, he did say that, no? Low scoring ang ina-anticipate ni Coach Gino, seeing as there will be a feeling out period. Of course, they are already familiar with each other, pero iba pa rin pag finals na. The atmosphere is different, the stakes are higher. So they will have to see what the other team is going to do, and then they will make the in-game adjustments as necessary.
And as per usual, no, itong St. Clair, they don't start itong si Ryan Sual at saka si Aaron Estacio. These two always come off the bench. So alam mong may second punch pang parating itong St. Clair.
Yes, you could argue that they are the two best locals, or at least in the guard position para dito sa St. Clair. And to have them come off the bench is such a luxury for Coach Gino Manansala.
As that ball is tipped out of bounds by Romero, will stay with the white shirts, and every time na nahahawakan itong si Babacar Endong yung bola, lumalakas yung hiyaw dito sa Novadeci Convention Center.
Really one of the crowd favorites here in their virtual home court ng Novadeci for St. Clair. Si Babacar Endong.
And that time, he will lose the ball. Sabi niya, tumama daw muna kay Torre, pero sabi ni referee Garchi Ferrer, hindi nangyari yun.
For at least for the first few possessions, no, Mamadou Torre getting the better of Babacar Endong.
And you're hearing chants of defense from this predominantly St. Clair crowd. That is a 3 from Tiamzon. 7-0 early at matatawagan ng foul doon si Tiamzon.
And if you're Coach Gino Manansala, Charles Burgos is not necessarily the person you want bringing that ball down the floor. No? Credit the pressure of Labayan not allowing JB Lim to get that rock. Itong Charles Burgos, napilitan, ibaba yung bola. Although he has that ability, of course, having your big man bring that ball down the floor is not the best recipe for success.
Exactly. And all that while, meron kang... Oh, there's an offensive foul there by JB Lim even before the ball was inbounded. Ayan, so pinasok na agad ni Coach Gino itong si Aaron Estacio.
Much earlier than usual. Itong si Labayan getting into JB Lim's head.
And he has the ball now, Labayan. Ball is tipped, pero umabot pa rin kay Texon. Texon looking for options. Gets it to Labayan. 1 second on the clock. That shot is short, and they will be called for the 24-second shot clock violation.
Great half-court defense there from St. Clair. Closing out fast on the shooters of Fatima University, and Labayan had no choice but to hoist that last-second three-pointer.
Hindi pa nakakabuslo itong St. Clair Saints. Let's see if the entry of Aaron Estacio will change that. Here's Endong. Endong on the attack. He is blocked by Torre. Labayan. That's a three. In and out. Para dito kay Romero.
And that was halfway down for Romero. On the other end naman, Babacar Endong still unable to score on Mamadou Torre.
Here's Estacio. He will attack Romero. Step back jumper. Yes!
Fittingly for St. Clair to have Aaron Estacio score the first points of the game for his team.
Score is 7-2. But going all the way to the basket is Labayan.
Itong si Labayan, already one of the veterans for Fatima University and a very reliable point guard.
As Estacio makes it 2 for 2. He is just the energy, the injection of energy needed para dito sa St. Clair. Labayan being harassed by Estacio. Ball is tipped but will stay with the green shirts. Megan Galang saying na nahawakan pa yun ni Andre Romero.
And you know that St. Clair is eventually going to go on a run. So it's nice for Fatima University to have an early lead para pag umalagwa na itong St. Clair, at least kahit papaano may puhunan na sila.
Oh, as Texon will try for another three. No good. Rebound battle won by the Saints. And sabi mo nga, kailangan mamuhunan. Kailangan ipad na muna nila. Kasi wala pa nga si Ryan Suwal dyan. As Endong gets it underneath for the easy layup.
And once again, Aaron Estacio not scoring but creating a play for his teammate, and na-recognize na yung help defense ni Mamadou Torre. All he had to do was give that ball up to Babacar Endong.
Here's Tiamzon. Back to Labayan. The crowd is getting hyped dito as they sense that the Saints are really getting back into this game. Battle for the loose ball. It will be a jump ball.
And I expect to see Mamadou Torre and Babacar Endong sort of cancel each other out in this game. So it's going to be up to the locals but then to ultimately determine who will win this game if they're able to hit their shots. And in the case nga itong St. Clair, Aaron Estacio has been the catalyst so far in his team's first 6 points.
At naibaba na yung lamang na yan sa tatlo. Aaron Estacio really, when he got plugged in, nag-iba yung timpla ng laro nitong St. Clair.
Yes, just like that, no? Yung momentum has sort of shifted already back to the defending champions.
As a foul was called there on Texon. That will be their third team foul. Megan Galang, another local who will be looked towards to produce para dito sa Saints. 8 seconds on the shot clock. And that is in for Acosta.
And just like that, it's already a tie ball game. And St. Clair showing why they are the defending champions.
Tiamzon will respond. Yes, sir. Importante dito. So yan, they itong OLFU already threw their first punch. Tapos nag-counter na itong St. Clair. Balik naman dito sa OLFU.
Sorry, miss there from Charles Burgos, not using the glass for that layup.
Underneath, Torre. He will be fouled.
And it's going to be a long day in the paint for Mabakar Mdong. If he's not able to push out Mamadou Torre early, he can't allow Torre to seal that deep in the paint, no? Because dapat kahit papaano nasa 3-point area pa lang tinutulak niya na si Torre.
Oh. As we've got a report from Daniel. Daniel, take it away.
6 years straight, aiming to make it 7. The secret recipe, Coach Gino says commitment. This type of performance and results come from the commitment of all players, coaches, and the management. Aside from that, Coach Gino has shared that the players have gained maturity in this season, which in return helps them embrace the system put in place. Dagdag pa nga ni Coach Gino, most especially for this game, mahalaga dito is yung ma-embrace yung puso sa depensa. The more na nakafocus doon, mas malaki ang last year as an offensive team. With all hands on deck, let's see how they will lock this in. Joel and Kyle?
And, ayun, commitment and maturity. Parang hindi basketball yung pinag-uusapan, eh, no?
I'm sure marami lang talagang hugot itong si Daniel, no? Sinisingit lang niya sa kanyang report. But thank you nevertheless, Daniel. And she's correct, Coach Gino, sending that message that it has to be everyone involved, not just the players, but the coaches, the management, the entire school for that matter, even the students. Kita natin how committed they are to seeing this St. Clair team continue their dominance over in the men's division.
Oo, talagang kailangan mo ng ganong klaseng commitment to the winning culture na itong St. Clair Saints. Kung 6 na taon mo ba namang pinanalo itong NAASCU. As Torre underneath. Again, nasisil niya itong si Endong. And the help defense doesn't get there in time.
Yes, and if you're Endong, you can't look to the referees to try and bail you out. No, you have to do your work early and really try to push Mamadou Torre out of the paint as hard as you can. And the help defense also has to be there. The rotation has to be there to force Mamadou Torre or the other teammates to move that ball and maybe force a three-pointer.
Oh, and sayang nga yung last play na yun. Nakawala na siya kay Torre, pero too strong on that layup. And ito, pinasok na rin. Itong si Ryan Sual para dito sa St. Clair Saints. Labayan for 3. No. Rebound goes to Sual. Unang hawak pa lang, hiyawan ka agad ang crowd.
They know that Ryan Sual can light it up in a hurry. Really a microwave para dito sa St. Clair. Doesn't need a lot of time to get hot.
And Estacio calling out the play. Estacio, he's got less than 6 seconds. Shoots it, no good. Andre Romero, nagmamadali. Romero is fouled by Sual.
And nothing Ryan Sual could do in that instance. Romero with a head of steam.
And new player coming in para dito sa OLFU. First free throw doesn't go for Romero. They're still up 16-11 after that run by St. Clair that knotted things up at 9. Sila naman, counter punch naman. So it's just, this is just parang boxing lang talaga to, no?
Yes.
Punch and counter punch.
Two heavyweight fighters to between St. Clair and Fatima University. And aside from dishing it out, you have to be able to take it as well. We all know St. Clair can weather any storm that Fatima can dish out. Or for Fatima, they have to be able to weather the storm then once it comes. Pag nanggaling naman sa St. Clair.
And avoid those kinds of fouls. Medyo mali yung foul na yan. Nasa penalty na sila and they fouled in the backcourt pa. Now, not even in nasa 3-point line pa.
Yes, they have to be smart about the fouls that they give up, especially in an important game such as this one. You can't foul Aaron Estacio that far away from the basket, not really known as a three-point shooter as he misses both free throws. So you have to be careful in putting yourself and your team in the limit.
Ito ngayon ulit ang Phoenix. Loyola with the ball. Gets it to Torre. Labayen. He will try another three. Yes, sir!
I've seen some videos of mga ligang labas. No? Magulat ako, nakita ko to si Labayen playing with some pros. So I'm sure he's picked up a few lessons. No? Makakarunong na rin manggulang to after playing outside. So good to see that he's getting that experience.
Hindi na rin sila nalalayo. Itong si Suwal din. We have seen him play in some pro leagues. With yung anong license, yung special license.
Yes, the SGL.
Yun, SGL.
The special gap license.
Yun, as a 24-second shot clock violation is called there on the St. Clair Saints. So far, the Phoenix have been getting the better of them. Labayen. Over to Loyola. Torre. Medyo nasa labas na si Torre, no? Hindi yan yung pwesto na gusto niya. Galang back to Endong for the easy layup.
Fatima needs to cut down on their turnovers because St. Clair will make them pay.
Gomez for the shot, no good. Torre is there for the offensive rebound. Torre muscling his way inside and getting the basket.
And then he did a good job of keeping his pivot foot planted. No, easily could have traveled, but good move there to use his strength against Babacar and Dong.
And Suwal encountering a bit of difficulty in the backcourt and losing it finally. And they turn it over.
They dodged an 8-second violation, no? But right after crossing half court, turnover din agad as we saw that strong move from Mamadou Torre.
And itong Phoenix trying to add on to currently what is a 9-point lead as Mamadou Torre will be called for the offensive foul. Oh, sorry, wait. The foul is on Loyola. Great action we're seeing right now with 26 seconds to go in the first quarter. Lead pass, Ndong with the ball. Gives it up to Desebele. Here's JB Lim. He will attack Labayen. Lim misses on the jumper. Gets it right back from Desebele. Galang. Over to Sual. Sual for three. Yes, sir!
That's a signature move. That step back from Ryan Sual. Great way to close things out for his team in the first quarter.
And he brings itong St. Clair Saints to within 6. The score is 22-16 at the end of one quarter. As we take a look at some highlights from the first, it was Aaron Estacio who was inserted and brought a lot of energy para dito sa St. Clair Saints after that torrid start from itong Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix. And also Babacar and Dong finally getting a couple of points. But still, the Phoenix are up 20-16 at the end of one. We'll be back for the second quarter. And we're back to the ballgame here at the Novadeci Convention Center. Pinahatid namin dito sa inyo ang unang laro, unang laban sa potential 3-game series netong NAASCU Season 22 Finals between the St. Clair Saints at ang Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix. 𝐍ᴜᴅⴇ po, bringing you the action alongside my partner Kyle Sanchez and the third member of our panel, 𝐍ⴜᴅⴇ as we see a steal there by Babacar Endong. The first quarter ended with the Phoenix up 22-16. But itong si Babacar Endong, he wants to do something about that.
And if Mamadou Torre has a size advantage, itong si Babacar Endong naman has the speed and agility advantage kumpara dito kay Mamadou, no? So he has that to his advantage.
As Texon, speaking of speed, gets right through the basket after turning that corner. Answering back para dito sa Phoenix. Ryan Sual gets a screen from Endong. Sual goes up for three. He was fishing for a foul there. And he will be warned for faking it. Here's Texon once again. Gets it to the corner. Three is on the way. It's short. Bengalo missing that time. Endong asking for the ball. He wants to challenge Torre. Endong goes up. That is short, but Desabelle also missed on his putback. Sual for three. Shots are going short. Hindi umaabot.
And Mamadou Torre doing a good job of sliding his feet.
As a triple is there. Para dito kay Gomez.
Coach Gino Manansala not happy about that defensive sequence there.
He is calling out the play. JB Lim started this ball game at point guard. He's gotten the time on the bench to try and acclimate himself to the speed of the game.
And Coach Gino fielding in different mixing and matching his lineup to try and find a solution to this Fatima onslaught.
As we've got another report from Daniel. Daniel, what do you have?
Third time in the finals against the St. Clair Saints, and Coach Ralph Rivera of OLFU says this is another chance to win, another chance to prove that they also deserve the title, and it's to prove it's time for a new champion. Individually, Coach Ralph knows the Saints are stronger with more experienced players, but they believe if they play as a team and outwork them in all departments, they can get this title. Trabaho at disiplina, yan ang paalala ni Coach Ralph sa kanyang mga players for the finals. All Coach Ralph expects from his players now is to leave everything they have on the court. Joel and Kyle?
And trabaho at disiplina. Napakagandang mga salitang ibitaw sa iyong mga players.
Coach Ralph Rivera, an accomplished coach as well as a player when he was still playing, you know, and coming from that legendary Ato Badolato coaching tree, I'm sure he has learned a lot from his mentor as he was starting his coaching career. Now he's imparting those words of wisdom and that mindset to his young men.
As matatawagan ng foul doon, etong si Gomez off of that fadeaway jumper ni Acosta. And importante yun, no? I mean, it's also a good thing na you're able to impart what is you've gone through, no, as a player, tapos you have a coach and you had a coach na natuto ka from your coach, and then now you're passing it on to the next generation, kumbaga. As Acosta is at the line for 2 free throws.
And who knows, no? Maybe third time's the charm for Coach Ralph and Fatima against itong dominant St. Clair team. Maybe finally they've figured out the right formula to beating Coach Gino and his boys.
And right now they are up by 7, 27-20, as Loyola is fouled by Burgos.
Burgos needs to do a better job of sliding his feet, not putting himself in correct defensive position there. using his arms to stop Loyola from advancing. Obviously a foul there.
And that will be the first team foul para dito sa St. Clair for in our second quarter. Loyola gives it up to Torre. On the attack is Texon. That shot is in.
And that's a difficult shot, no? Fading to his left, but shooting with his right. And well, obviously a tough shot for Texon. Fatima in a 2-2-1 full court press.
Galang saving it to Burgos. Gets it right back for three. No. Loose ball ends up in the hands of Gomez. And they will opt out of a shot there in the fast break. Loyola back to Bencalo. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Gomez loses the ball. Scramble for it. Possession goes to the white shirts and Dong is up ahead. Gives it up to Galang. Galang attacks. And he is fouled by Loyola.
You can obviously see how badly these players want to win this first game. Diving on that floor, even though it's only the second quarter. Hustling for that loose ball.
As we take another look at that play. Galang just attacking the defense of Loyola.
Loyola will sit back down on the bench in favor of Tiamson.
Two free throws for Megan Galang. Megan Galang averages 8.4 points and 3.6 rebounds for the Saints. He has at times strung a couple of three-pointers para dito sa St. Clair. And one of the dependables ni Coach Gino. Tiamson, his shot is blocked, but they will call a foul.
Oh, you have to admire the bravery of Tiamson going up against both Charles Burgos and Babacar and Dong, the two biggest guys in St. Clair's lineup, but he was able to fish for a foul.
He'll have a chance to earn those points at the line. As we take another look at that play, foul was called on Burgos in that instance. Masyadong malakas yung una.
And if I'm not mistaken, that's already Burgos' second foul. So that could also be a big development if Charles Burgos gets into foul trouble, as he is a good complementary piece para dito kay Babacar and Dong. Or you could even argue that he's the best local big for St. Clair.
Ito kasing St. Clair, medyo loaded sa guards. No? Nandun yung talent nila. And itong si Burgos, one of the few bigs nila na local na dependable.
Oh, in the semifinals matchup that I also covered, no? He would repeatedly and consistently attack the opposing import.
Wow.
So, and he would score over the import. So he's a very talented big man with good footwork. So if ma-foul trouble yan si Burgos, that could be trouble for St. Clair.
And ito namang, speaking of yung backcourt naman, JB Lim, a pesky defender in the backcourt, forcing that 8-second backcourt violation as a timeout will be called by St. Clair. We'll be back in a bit. And wherever you're catching this ball game, whether it's on Blast TV or on Facebook or on YouTube, sana nag-i-enjoy kayo sa panonood nitong Game 1 ng finals matchup ng St.CLARE College of Caloocan Saints at Our Lady of Fatima University, Phoenix.
We most certainly are enjoying this intense battle.
As that is an alley-oop play. You were just talking about itong si Burgos, and he came up with that shot, adding even more to our excitement and the excitement of the crowd that's here. A predominantly St. Clair crowd, decidedly.
Yes, no, for Our Lady of Fatima University, they treat these games possibly as an away game, no? Parang bisita talaga sila dito sa Novadeci, as medyo malayo-layo yung dinadayo nila just to get here. But I'm sure Coach Ralph has prepared his boys for an environment like this.
As we take another look at that alley-oop play off of the inbound, JB Lim locating his big man. Speaking of locating the basket, that's Labayan with a 3.
And I think that's the second three-pointer already, so you have to be careful in leaving Labayan open.
Galang underneath! That was not an easy shot, pero hindi niya rin naipasok. Here's Tiamzon. He's up against the Desabele. He will draw the foul, get the basket, and will go to the line.
I saw that Desabele was backpedaling on defense. So Tiamzon took charge and attacked the defense of Desabele, getting rewarded with an and one.
As we take another look at that play, napakommit niya dun sa right side bago niya na yung dribble niya, dinala niya kagad dun sa kabila.
Oh, and also a great use of the in and out to keep Desabele off balance before taking that shot.
And he will be rewarded with the opportunity of a three-point play. But he won't convert. And it is now a 10-point lead though para dito sa OLFU Phoenix. Oh, Aaron Estacio lost the dribble and it will go back to the green shirts. We've got less than 4 minutes to go dito sa ating first half as Babacar and Dong will be called for the foul there.
A little overeager on that play was Babacar and Dong. And he's good at doing that. No? Once the opposing guard comes off a screen, he's good at poking that ball away. Doon siya nakakuha ng transition dunks niya. But in that instance, no, talagang nagkabanggaan sila ni Labayan, which forced our officials to call that foul.
And Coach Gino wanted to, and so Coach Gino asking for a review on that play. Ewan ko kung anong gusto nilang ipa-review. Because I think the foul was clear.
Yes, it was. No? So our officials heading over to review that. I think the last play, we'll have to double check what exactly they are going to review. But yun nga, may kinukontest.
Parang, nakita kong sumenya sila sa linya. So, baka feeling nila na backcourt na bago na itawag yung foul. Ayan, so.
The initial call will stick.
Oo. So, Andre Romero checking back into the game for the Phoenix as Labayan heads to the line for 2. And free throws have been an issue. Etong Phoenix are currently 4 out of 8. St. Clair naman not doing any better. They're 3 out of 6. And just when I disparaged them, pumasok yung pangalawang free throw.
Oo, baligtad talaga. Kailangan talaga binabash natin. Hindi marurunong mag-free throw itong mga to para sure na sumot yung mga tira nila.
Eto ngayon ang St. Clair, Sual. You know that he has the potential to just explode. You mentioned nga, he's like a microwave. Three-pointer there is off the front iron though. Here's Labayan. Gives it up to Romero. Labayan attacks. And he took too many steps.
Got caught in no man's land right there. Labayan between Estacio and Babacar and Dong. Could have decided to pass that ball a little earlier. Instead got called for that travel.
So St. Clair with another opportunity to inch closer here. They're currently down by 11. Here's Estacio on the attack. Estacio in and out. Rebound goes to Torre. Romero attacks the defense. Gets it over to Torre. And he's fouled by Ndong.
Babacar and Dong frustrated there.
That will be the third foul on Babacar and Dong. This is a huge development now.
Kita natin that last second pass from Romero just in time to find his teammate Mamadou Torre before matawagan ng 3 seconds. At least naipasa na ni Romero and Mamadou was able to get off a shot attempt which forced Ndong to foul. Itong si Mamadou.
And so decidedly this will be an advantage para dito sa Phoenix.
No Babacar and Dong and Charles Burgos for St. Clair. So yung mga local bigs ng Saints really have to step up here.
Second free throw also no good for Torre. So after that flurry of baskets early in the first quarter para dito kay Torre, he has fallen silent as Ryan Sual is fouled from the perimeter.
If there's anyone on St. Clair's lineup that you don't want to put on the free throw line, it's going to be Ryan Sual.
And that's where he is right now. First one is good. Ay, dapat pala inaasar natin para pumasok, no?
Oo, no? I don't like Ryan Sual's hair. Ganon.
Okay, of course, this is just us being superstitious.
Gusto ko yung top knot ng buhok ni Ryan Sual. Parang yung mga Christmas beanie na may ano sa taas. Parang ganon yung tsura.
Oo. Pero yun lang, kulang kasi dito sa gilid, so hindi yung nakaka-ano. Tapos naka-ano pa siya, no? Naka-headband pa siya. Para talaga siyang naka-beanie.
Ryan Sual, you could argue that yun siyang best shooter dito sa NAASCU, hitting all 3 of his free throws.
Cutting that lead down to 8, 36 to 28. 2 minutes and 11 to go here in the first half. Ito ang press ng St. Clair resulting in that steal for Estacio. Estacio attacks. Kicks it over. And that shot does not go.
Loyola making up for that turnover, playing good defense in that instance, not fouling.
And Torre, alam niya na may malaking advantage siya dun sa ilalim.
And Fatima should be aware as well that do-double na talaga tong St. Clair kay Mamadou Torre, maybe even before he gets that ball. Talagang hindi na nila tatry patanggapin ng bola. So the shooters of Fatima have to be ready just in case there is a kick out or if the ball is moved around the perimeter.
And pati si Torre din mismo, he has to be aware that that's coming.
Yes. For now, baka he can act as a decoy na lang muna.
Oo. Kasi he's not making a good account of himself at the line. Ayun, and just as I... Ayun, pasok naman yung free throw niya. Here's Sual. He's up against Romero. Sual gets away, goes up for the jumper, no good. Torre with a rebound.
That's a good contest from Romero, no? Ganda na ng galaw ni Sual to get away from the defense. Pero medyo nakakabisado na rin ni Romero and ng ibang guards ng Fatima, yung mga galawan nito ni Ryan Sual.
Medyo matagal-tagal na rin sila naglalaban. Ano? And that is a timeout called on the floor. We'll be back in a bit.